humble them. Nina gentle with the try for let people that camp at the show.
Breaking news, don't come trending news. More inside industry as the new direction trend they move. They don't achieve plenty thing where they be tell we say them go do. You a guy I foresee, we are open you I see. And you a guy is for hearing, we are not for lending. And I be your talk back home, make me give up the power. If I know my power, for sake of collapse. If we do all this for we, it says alone for better my mind. Hear this. Free quality education as promised by the new direction manifesting today. Sustainable power, energy sector, moving towards realization. Agriculture for food sufficiency. And reducing importation of rice to be actualized soon. Hey, Salom, along the smaller. We're going to give produce with no rest, just no rest. That's it, they hit the length and breadth of Mama Salom. For making make sure, say, we get to retire life. Sierra Leone civil aviation self, then they do their own. Then they push back on expansion of we international airports. Then also they push for make we get domestic airports. The youth can watch projects there everywhere. We see the youth fans and the progress. We don't see revival of football. Qualify for the African Cup of Nations. After 25 years, bruh, they'll start to qualify back to African Cup of Nations. Kudos, CG. Breaking news, don't come trending news. More inside industry as the new direction trend they move. They don't achieve plenty thing where they be tell we say them go do. You a guy I foresee, we are open you I see. And you a guy is for hearing, we are not for lending. And I be your talk back home, make we give them the power. If we hand over power, for sake of collapse. If we do all this for we, it says alone for better my mind. Everyone, under the new direction, we don't pass gender empowerment bills, repelling of libel laws, dual citizenship, creating more political space for Australians at home and abroad. We don't remove the death penalty for we all, yeah. Inside just three as the new direction trending. Yeah. You a guy I foresee, we are open you I see. And you a guy is for hearing, we are not for lending. Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority introducing the ever first biometric driving license as hello. National Civil Registration Authority. They move from every country national identity card. The local content self they work. From if we not get expired food inside salon again. The National Authorizing Office together with SLRA they push more EU projects from if we get good road na salon. The PRA they push from if we get good petroleum storage na salon. Ever again, we not go short of girls at this station. Breaking news, don't come trending news. Go inside industry as the new direction train they move. They don't achieve plenty things where they be tell we say them go do. You a guy I foresee, we are open here and see. And you a guy inspiring, we are not falling years. And I be your tongue come back home, make we give up the power home. We are no power home, for sake of colas. They been do all this for we, it says all for better my mind. Petroleum Directorate, they push for more exploration opportunities. Very soon to commence here. Members of Parliament, ensuring effective parliamentary and monitoring oversight of all MDAs and ministries. Yeah. National Revenue Authority, collecting the most revenue ever since in the nation. Introducing the electronic cash system, reducing the turnaround time for clearing and custom customers, and essentially what to Sierra Leone Port Authorities have they move, ensure this lesson at the key. Anti-corruption they move, then they break grounds every day, saving more funds, more revenue from corrupt citizens. Lord, don't forget the corruption get for fight back. MIC and that concept they move, introducing cybercrime laws in the first time of Mama Salon, introducing mobile and internet broadband, free roaming facility across all West African countries. Ambassadors everywhere pushing for investors to bring them home, to invest in Mama Salon. Breaking news, don't turn trending news. Go inside industry as the new direction train they move. They don't achieve plenty things where they be tell we say them go do. You a guy I foresee, we are open here and see. And you a guy inspiring, we are not falling years. And I be your tongue come back home, make we give up the power home. We are no power home, for sake of colas. They been do all this for we, it says alone for better my mind. Everyone.
To the political hot goose. You sit up on me, you dey fry. I for don't pay the nyaka nyaka. Me famulem today na Saturday when the 12th of February 2022. And me when they talk to you, me na gentle, the political hot goose. And then me na the mouthpiece, the global mouthpiece, the diaspora mouthpiece for the incumbent political party where they do very well for Sierra Leone, when are the Sierra Leone People's Party, where they put in effort for make sure say the interests of Sierra Leoneans them, it become a paramount thing. Therefore, anytime I get an honor, I get a responsibility for come and tell una waiting they obtain. So today, me family, as una they listen to me voice, gentle, me na the PRO for SLPP, North America region. No mistake about it. Me na the voice of the SLPP. And they come for analyze certain national issues and we don't occur. Where I think say Sierra Leoneans them all over the world, they need to understand and get themselves closer to the new direction government as we approach elections in 2024. This is the Hot Goose Network television, where they come to you directly from the United States of America, where they can give you the authentic information where you need for Yeri and where you need for Nobot. Therefore, today, the first thing I want to talk about the family. But before we start, you will watch through YouTube. I want to let you subscribe. We get a button here that when I read one, a right there, subscribe. Just click on. The reason why you subscribe, so that whenever are they on live, yourself don't become a contributing factor to that live day. You know, they pay money, not free. And then whenever are they on live, if you want to know, for let them know, say who side gentle in audio day or video, you click one bell, they will then call notification bell. If you touch them, then you press the side for all. And also write comments as the video they go. Your comments important. I go put on the screen for let people they say, because whatever you said, they say back the part of the show. This now the Hot Goose Network television, and the network waiting for you, waiting for me, waiting for we all, where they get correct information about country. You where they listen through audio. When you don't for listen the audio, do ya now for share them. We get your brothers and sisters and when they say ready for listening as well. Then authentic information they are they bring out. And then information they are now then are the best information for you. Now the information then down there they are good for Sierra Leoneans then. So now then they make a say when I send when I message them. But today I get a whole lot of things and where we get for talk about. Me say na share the program. We stand safe now for share. A whole lot of stuff then they if you dey now for cut and from YouTube and also forward them. You dey cut them from YouTube. If na YouTube you dey watch, then you forward them to other WhatsApp group them, or you go even forward them other Facebook them. Facebook page and where you dey. Or sometimes you dey forward you where they watch na Hot Goose Network Salon Facebook page. You go also share the page. Side the way they touch share, you dey share. As they watch, you dey share. So that it will reach other people and they say they get opportunity for listening to this very authentic information when they come up from Gentle, the political Hot Goose. Now information then this will get for go out because people then get for know about the good job with President Talk and they do in Australia where they make the country become sexy and attractive. But the first thing today I want to listen to and talk about Sierra Leoneans then. Now about the very good effort where President Bio don't make in the judiciary system. When one of a campaign message there. If waiting at the talk, you agree with them, you send the comments. If you don't agree with them, you go ask questions. I will able to respond to you. Just text the message. When you text, I go ask questions. Then you go ask questions, and they go answer. I make a comment. This is not a interactive session. You know when President Bio in a contest that election inside 2028. The first thing where President Bio tells Sierra Leoneans is say the judiciary rotting under an Eskoroma. He say under an Eskoroma Under the APC, they don't make the judiciary a family property. They don't put another pocket. They don't make a political party thing. Wherein the people, they know they get justice. Waiting that they call justice. Now only way it been be APC person. Now they call justice. And they repeat this again. The reason why we not get for stop for call APC anytime they explain to now about the success and achievement of President Bio. We not go stop for call and Eskuruma where they talk about politics in Sierra Leone. Now the reason then is one. Why we not they stop for call APC? Krioma say, watch Usai Boki foot, not watch Usai for door. Now APC be done there for the past 11 years where President Bio don't pull them a power. And a lot of promises that they where President Bio don't make. Now because they're not in the work where. So if we not try for tell you how APC be left the country, then we say we dey now, we are not going to appreciate what we dey. We are not going to know say President Bio don't do more until we get for remind you how we been there, the way we have been suffer, the excruciating abandonment where Sierra Leoneans have been suffer in the hands of APC. We need for let them know. No justice not been there in that country. There. No justice. We see say they been the jail people they unnecessary. Then they put people in a cell. Then take the property there. Then take the I call them the court order them. We then get for them. They been the jail people them. Then they take I call them. Then file and then toy them. Then lost them. So plenty of people have been they go through jail. They don't get fired. They don't get fired. So man, the time wait for serve in jail, the time be don't pass. But it's still in a jail, it is suffer unnecessarily. So when President Bio don't come, it don't reform the judiciary. When President Bio don't come, if I don't put her inside the new constitution, say the judiciary now where it is separate the Attorney General in office from the Ministry of Justice. It is shibam. It not ever happened in the history of Sierra Leone. President Bio a man with a history maker. For more, it don't come in that country. Now new thing that they do. Inside the judiciary, we see say it deal with the death penalty. It pull them. It say it no one time at all. Inside we law books them. And then they now bad law where APC be put now the law books. Now the law books of Salone, where them they use for fight opposition, where them they use for kill people, where they not be like, we not the part of them. President Bio pull them. And then we get the seditious libel law, where APC can put inside with law book, where they use against journalism and people them, where they talk. Anytime when you talk, politicians they hold you, they jail you, they criminalize you. But President Bio come, but all journalists have been against him. Pass all kind person, it still pull that law. Now this make they like today, waiting at the benefit which Salone don't get from then law and they where matter be don't pull, and from then freedom of expression where don't get a Salone. All man they talk in the media now. Now only this time you read that one day. So waiting international community they don't do. We then check the entire global the global ranking for freedom of expression and freedom of speech. Salone can number 10 in the whole world. The 10th best country where they allow people to talk, for express themselves, where they allow opposition for express themselves. When I watch, when I believe, because when I did that this show, and they show now evidences. You where they watch, now for Siam, let you believe, say, President Bio don't pull that law, when a death penalty, where APC they use for damage opposition or kill person, we not deal with them. For say now it right. But Marabi say no, it's not right. But they were key people. And then we hear the listen for listen keenly. Una watch them. We they bring evidence. We not to propaganda. Made the deeper. Mina information at the Guna.
Kill dog before dog yai, so that dog no say die day. Unquote. This simply means executing the death penalty would almost always invariably serve as a uniquely potent deterrent against the commission of crimes that attract the death penalty. Today, death penalty will be no more. Our cabinet and parliament have found it necessary to repeal the same.
It was a privilege for the UK to support your government's ambitious and courageous move to abolish the death penalty. And on behalf of the diplomatic community here today, thank you for including us in this historic occasion. With the assent today, Sierra Leone has secured its place as a leading light and a bastion for human rights in the region. Now, at a time when democratic processes and rule of law are under pressure in every part of the globe, under your leadership, your government has made a very bold and powerful statement at home and also to the international community. And that is that Sierra Leone advocates for a rules-based international system founded on the principle of universal and unalienable rights for all its citizens.
Today we are making history as a people with the help of so many. As a nation, we have today exorcised horrors of cruel past. When I first proposed abolishing the death penalty in its entirety and for all capital crimes, there was wide skepticism, cynicism, and outright hostility. The abolition of the death penalty will mark an important and symbolic departure from the past to the future. 20 years on, we have completed the promise we made as a nation. 20 years on, the death penalty is finally and totally abolished in the Republic of Sierra Leone.
So, fumble them and see una don't watch that one day. Una don't listen, not from gentle it come out. Una hear where the international community, the diplomatic representative, where it talks say the entire globe, the whole world, then gladly but President being government. They say because it function on what they call rules-based governance system, meaning President Bio they go by the rule of law. So the international community they stamp them, they agree with President Bio, they appreciate them, they agree with in government and in governance system. When are the inclusive governance system? Inclusive governance system means President Bio they include everybody inside in government. You know they watch tribe, you know they watch region, you know they watch political party, anybody so far inside President Bio in government. We get ADP party member inside President Bio in government. When I Haja Fatmata Abdullah, when I've been the running mates for Cameroon party, it then at this government, it been there as resident minister. Now they don't make a deputy minister of trade. We get Alhaji Alpha Kanu, when I've been the PRO, the Tokman for APC, and also when I've been former minister na APC, and also when I've been former flag bearer aspirant na APC, it did inside this government. We get plenty of NGC people then inside this government. They own them, Boko, I'm not going to call them. We get a PMDC people them inside this government. Charles Magai, the appointer inside this government. When are the PMDC flag bearer? Although they not can't join Mother Bio for during runoff for win the elections, like how they do with Anes Kuruma, where you see say the one that we been there inside Anes Kuruma in government, where now be from other political parties, now shame they been shame because they join them for strike compromise. Say, I will give some percentage if I win, but it not happen inside President Bio and you winning. But yet it bring the all inside the government, neither inclusive government, and not a war with faith. So let nobody no can tell me say there is no peace in Sierra Leone. We need for make peace. We need for make peace for which now you only make peace where you make palaver. You only make peace when you affect war. But President Bio go into elections with APC then. And elections, when a democratic election where they go, now two things. Either you win or you lose. So everybody get that mindset, say, I go win or I go lose. It depends on how you play the game. And not to matter Bio conduct that elections. Now APC conduct them. So why after the election, then they go talk say, therefore bring peace. After elections, we go talk say, Samura Kamara, they go talk say, Ingo Fet, we not listener. It's sad.
That has a lot of meaning. Like they have affect the conduct of the electoral process. I'm interested in the conduct of the electoral process. If it is credible, then I can get served for arrest me winning. But if it's not credible, it's doubtful, then I will create all sorts of problems for the system. You understand what I'm saying? It is the quality, it's the credibility.
So, Nayeri, this was the statement where that defiant and arrogant Samura Kamara, ineptitude and thief Samura Kamara, very corrupt man, we don't destroy the economy of that country, where it becomes state. Because this man, from NPRC time, now been in charge of finances, the money business, and any control in that country. So if Salon they suffer today, then they struggle with economy. Now Samura don't point Salon. There is a defect. But then the democratic principles them. Now we don't see the judiciary review after we APC don't destroy, it don't put people in a jail for nothing. For 11 years, they don't put people in behind bars. Mother they put today over 1,013 people. Over 1,000 people. They don't review their case. Then they pull it every day. You they don't go give bail to a family. If you don't know it, go to the court. Go ask. Go to Paneba Road. Go ask. Go to the prison there. Go ask if your family they pay that. So money they don't get a bail, but family they don't know. For say they don't get a bail, let them come bail. They don't for let them pull them. Una go sign for them. So man, you don't know. Go to court. Una go investigate. These are the rule of law. These are the human rights record where Madam you get with very strong. Where international community they say they don't fall for. Madam, you know, they kill nobody. You know, one they kill person. And you know, they allow let anybody kill person. Madam, you know, if you want to let nobody wound Sierra Leone person. Madam, you in democratic standing, a very high. In governance system, a very strong. So when I see, now that they make that say when something we don't happy, we're very important in this country. We're good, we need for celebrate as Sierra Leoneans. That they make because of a good democratic governance system where they implement, because they follow the rule of law, because President Okandubio they do everything humanly possible for let democracy prevail, let everybody be treated equally and fairly. You know, they sack person a work, you know, they hamburg people them, they govern the country accordingly, they shape the natural resources equitably, not to equally, not equitably. President Bio, they shape the natural resources, the resources that we Salon get, or even every other resources that we Salon get, the money we Salon get, everything, and they shape equitably. You know, they shape equally. And they shape equitably. Let explain to you, you were the listen and you were the watch, waiting at the meaning of equal distribution and equitable distribution. When we must say equal distribution, to me, you know, not to fear away for distribute something. For example, for let them treat you give you food equally. Now, if you get pikin when a 1-year-old pikin, then you know the bowl in the game where they give food with inside the bowl. They say that for feed you and that 1-year-old pikin equally. You don't go fear because you're not 40 years old man. The pikin are 2-year-old or 1 year or 2-year-old. Now you go put small noodles or small pap inside small cup for that pikin. So if you say now equally for distribute that food, now that small amount of pap, for example, you put it inside here, you get that 40-year-old man, you say let it live on him. Is that a fair way for shape food? No. Because you watch the need of the old person is more than the need of the small pikin. So what do you go do? You they use equitable means for shape that stuff they equitably, not to equally. How? Now, if the old person, where you know say he need more, you find big bowl for him. You find a big bowl so that you go put more food where him will able to eat and satisfy. The pikin like it didn't say you know go even done them the 2 year. That's okay. So now they call equitable distribution of resources. Now some other people they do the resources that we Salon get. That's where they distribute them. Now that means you know they find out say President Okandubio they build more schools then not enough. Because the North, you don't say where they don't deprive, they know they allow them let them go school. Because APC be the life and they say school no better. Then that will be the final say most of we Northern brothers and sisters there, then they come into business. So now Madabio they build more schools. Madabio don't go with more school feeding now the North. For like encourage the Pekin for go school, it left the South and the East and Freetown because Freetown and the South and the East, if they say that they shape the same school the way that they build it, then they overmark, then they still beat the North. So that they do it equitably, not to equally. If they say na 50 school there for being a saloon, Madam you say let them shape equally the southeast and the Freetown, then they still they ahead of the north. And President Bio no one let them they ahead of them. They want let them all day together. So meaning if na 5, if forgive all man, they say all man 5-5, they go say no, I not go get them all 5-5. I go build 2 school na Freetown, 2 school na south, na the south, 2 school na the east, then I go build 8 school na the north, because then we don't get it, so that they go come meet up all together equitably. Now, so President Bio they do resources. Then I made the final say, President Bio, let's show now how the school feeding. Sometimes some man go and talk say all that in a lie, because that is what APC then they every day they in the streets. Then they tell people they say in a lie. They say they know they feed nobody in a school. It's sad. They own not you know the way they happy, we correct. Everything about APC then a lie. It's sad. Let's show now. Let us see. All right. Una watch. So family until when I don't see now school feeding, then they do another enough because then they encourage them. So then they do it every day. Just the kind they happen in America. So now this good thing they are, then good practices they are, then good democratic tendencies they are with President Bio they do. Now that make the entire Africa Union, they come together, they vote for President Bio as the chairman for African peer review, meaning as the chairman of the entire Africa, where they monitor any country and tell them how they for manage, how they for implement democracy. Where they tell every country in the whole Africa, as a chairman, where they tell them how they for govern. Imagine, because that position, they know they give you if you know they do well in your country. They know they give you that position if you know to example, when a good example to the entire country there. So this is a thing they will get for celebrate President Bio for. Now the chairman of the entire African Union, the peer review forum, when a committee, when they said, when every entire African president, African country, they come together. Salon don't ever get them. Madam, you don't get them because of the good way where they rule that country. And international community there. Then they sponsor them. United Nations, they sponsor them. Then they be in ADB, Africa Development Bank, then they fund them. And Madam, you're in charge. And they put on it for 3 years, meaning in time they done 2024 ending. That day they say the entire Africa Union, international community, let's have no say, and they're ready for give President Tokando Bio in second term for let continue for develop Africa. Because President Bio in aim you get not only for Salou, now for let Africa develop and grow. We need for celebrator, we need for gladdy, we need for feel good. We need for feel good. So before we go to the next program, I want to listen to this very good music. Let's give body water. Then we continue.
Misalon Kafubulum una couche. President Bio, we say kabo for the good work inside 1 year. Thank you, President Bio. Kabo, President Bio. One more, President Bio. Jara my boy. President Bio. Baikao, President Bio. Wali Mina, President Bio. Ingwe, Yata Ingwe. From the day of submitting my guy, we paved the way for independence. Oh yeah, good for mine on the last house. Ipasangi Albert Magayo. Oh yeah, all of blessed memory. Albert Magai, Pasangi, Papa Sheki, Bandele, Asadai, and Daima. This world, anything we know for bright, no value. Under the one party for Stonio, some man go call her insurgents. Papa Sheki, only power. Ipasangi JS Momo.
Una drop una comment. This is the hot
conception.
Today na the
Mosquito parade the country
of February.
Domolo so sign a salon. 11 years of wasted lives. No rest on the country.
Inside 2024 elections when they come. Because it deserve. Thank you, President.
As the one they become bloody every day. God send we Moses. The young gallant and Rudy soldier. Madam you. The young gallant and Rudy soldier. Madam you. He step up and sacrifice himself. He sleep na the bush. He survive plenty ambush them and take the nation back to democracy. May God bless you, brother. Hey, Chief. Tijan Kabai, can me take the stage and unite the people again. He rebuild the economy. He make for we state structures for thriving democracy. We will enjoy today.
When I listen to the words and of the music,
blessed memory.
How did they read the biography of
the power to APC and Eskuruma. We promise the people in this country for change. Yeah. But when we come, we not see the profit. We not see the change. They move we from prosperity to austerity. Oh God, oh Salon. With ruthless political propaganda, the people tired and spirit of the founding fathers of the nation cried out, Madabio, Madabio, Madabio. April 4th, 2018, and became the man of the people, the choice of the people, with the mandate of the people, and the voice of the people. God send this Moses for we, for can liberate this land once again. Papa, we tell you thank you, President Bio, for the things that way you don't do inside just one grain, yeah. Elephant say not to pick kilodo, you don't carry them. President Bio, thank you, President Bio. Kabo. President Bio. Homo. President Bio. Jara Maboy. President Bio. Baikao. President Bio. President Bio. Ingwe, Yata Ingwe.
Me family, you know, when I listen to this music, a very passionate, a very interesting, a very matured, and I'm glad for Evangelist Samson, Evangelist Koba, God forbid. Me don't know who said that name come out. Evangelist Koba, we give you this song. Let God continue for protect President Tok Anobio. Let me tell him thank you. Now, President Bio, they lead the entire Africa Union on democracy. Now they teach them. Now this, the one that we hate Salon, they no one hear it. But then we hear it all. So these are the things then. Now, what did not happen? Family, I mean, they tell when I say there's an issue where they go on about APC, all this hala where they try for put up, all the misbehavior, whether they send CDI Tunis where they come on immaturely, for go talk about level 3, where na a military statement, na security language that one day, where CD not to police, not to soldier, na security language that one day. That level 3, meaning when there's a confusion, or when there is a war, or when there is ala, if sonko day na a nation, then the military they employ or they bring every approach for calm and down, for negotiate, for let peace come. We say all that one they don't fail. We say the police don't apply all other civil approach for let it calm down or solve issue. That one they don't fail. Then they apply a technique where they call level 3 approach. Na military statement. So na security language that one. So the reason why the whole city, now because of that one, all the other talk what you talk, then go bring people them, then go vote against government. That ain't nothing way everybody they talk every day. They know they arrest person for that. So now that reason they arrest her now because APC said them. APC not believe in elections. They don't say they conduct election as alone 200 times, then they lost 200 times. It's a genuine election. And now that election they matter be they conduct. We're very free and fair. So now this make that Bobo can't talk that word because that was what they planned for Kaibalala. Because they get Medina West when are the secretary to Mano River Union, Salif Johnson they support him, Salif Johnson and boyfriend with an escoroma and with the CIA the Kana salute every day. They in the battle Chief Monday. And CD with the hearing they talk inside statement say then they mobilize people. You don't mobilize people for just no reason. You don't mobilize people there for a planned cause. See, we don't design, don't plan. Now they mobilize it. Youth mobilization. You can understand now. Community mobilization for a specific reason we don't plan. But in election, mobilization, not to election terminology, not to election, then they talk that one day. Election language, na sensitization, education, and encouragement, voter encouragement. We get voter sensitization, voter education, voter encouragement. You know, one day in elections, in NEC, they talk about voter mobilization. You don't mobilize voters. You sensitize voters. You educate them how to vote. You encourage them to come to vote. You don't mobilize it. You don't mobilize thugs. You don't mobilize people for activity we specify, where you don't plan. So that is what they use. They say that they mobilize it for implement level 3. And level 3 means now a serious security terminology where it involve, if not civilian they use them, it involve serious and horrible violence where they jump into coup d'etat. And that exactly what happened in Mali, now happened in Guinea, now happened in Burkina Faso. That is the normal trend. Thank God they don't make President Bio now chairman of African Peer Review. You see how interesting? Now chairman President Bio, now they check mark. Now they check the African leaders them, the way how they lead the country them. And then they tell them, say, no, you know they lead with democratic means. Come on, turn back. They advise them for let them rule well. That is a pride to Sierra Leoneans. So now this, because of all these things APC one put forward, the reason being where APC one out there hala because they're not prepared for go into elections. APC not prepared for going to elections. APC not get they not get the number for win elections. APC not get the finances, they not get money for conduct elections. APC not get the sense mandate for conduct elections. APC not get no plan for go into election because they not get that plan. They not able to do a plan nothing. They not get the manpower for go into election for winner. They not get the strategy for win election, and they not even get the constitution where they give them the mandate for go into elections. Because they're in a court, the constitution, they're under scrutiny, they're under PPRC. They don't get even the leadership. We for encourage the members there. We for conduct lower level elections there. We for give them mandates for let them appoint people them where they contest for their position and they for go into election. APC no get them. Therefore, they don't go big because they don't get that one day. When I see they still they court and they don't get the authority according to court because they get injunction. They don't go undertake any political party activity, neither they involve into any activity in that country. Now, this I want let people they understand. APC they in a court. Now they put themselves court. Not nobody put them in a court. Because and the Skroma no one let democracy prevail. APC they refuse for let democracy, fairness, and sincerity come inside the party. Then they try for embrace antiquated and archaic system of politics, where some other people then they fight against. Now that made them in a court. Now you can't rule a democratic nation. Then inside your party, you're not democratic. You dey fight for autocracy, for dictatorial tendency, and this na democracy. How you go come rule a country? How they go trust a country in that kind of person in their hand? We don't go trust that country in your hand. No. So this is the problem with APC. So they want force themselves. So now they're not going to contest local council election with the car. Don't tell you now. Now what did they do? Now APC get then go beg President talk and you. Then go beg and say, do your part. If we conduct this election, this local council election, where therefore do in 2022. They say, if we conduct this election inside June, we're not going to contest to. Not to nobody put yourself in a court. Now we don't go put yourself in a court. Do your part, do your big. Now we push this election to 2023. We now listen to President Bio, because he believes in democracy, let them not say, now we will not in contest, now that make una win. And then when I say they don't begin organize people then for facts. So they not be forgotten no way for contest. If President Bio Bintawa say no, we they go by the books, they for go make halala. They say Madabio no allow them for let them contest. We not to Madabio, now they say in a court because they don't want to let democracy prevail. Now they own political party. And as Kroma the point, no, nobody go now the north. So this is the reason why APC get at they say they go big Madabio. So when I tell me true, for let them go to parliament and go approve for extend election date. You fix the APC go just grab the agree, halala no ko ever hear halala. They don't extend that. APC peacefully and happily. So you not tell me, I don't tell you not say anything where APC put out but now where they glad for nothing where they in their interest. When I ever hear APC hala, but that thing where they push, hey, you know fine. For let them push the local council election. We want election now. You ever hear APC social media all area? When I read them course, when I read them vex about that, they're not vex. They're glad because now beg they don't go big President Bio. For let President Bio not conduct the election. But by right, they for conduct the election inside June. They for conduct them. Not to nobody in business if APC not contest elections. If they're not ready. Because before they say today, if they say now, they're not even cut the case 8. So they know they participate for nothing. When they go court case, even if they don't court case now, when they go conduct lower level election, they conduct zonal elections, constituency elections, district elections. Then they go conduct regional elections before they conduct the national elections, when for national officers. Then they go forget petition them after that. Whether they complain, say they rogue me, this, that, they go for take 1 whole month or 2 for solve all the cases and they whether they go rerun the election back or they go for go hold meeting, they solve all the cases and they before they're ready. At that time, they local council election done. APC no go contest. So now that made them in the top of level 3 for let them hibala and tell the people they say, now Madam you no agree for let them contest. When are them? So at the end of the day, they say this level 3 where this Bobo talk about, they don't go arrest them, they don't go to an CID, they don't break the record. Who said they be hanged today? Madam you don't destabilize them because any confusion will come. Now the entire APC executive they hold because anything where the PR go talk. Now wait till the chairman when an Eskoroma. Why would they call a name? Because still na chairman at APC, you know, come on it. So we go call a name for politics. The chairman where the leader, na Eskoroma. So wait till they don't tell CDA attorneys. Now they go talk so. So now they don't go put all the CID now. They don't arrest her. They don't put everything together for that fact when they say they will make it fair. They don't tire. As that they happen, they don't know. Say that they don't feel. They don't go. They don't have president talk and no be in foot. Do your part. We're not going to contest this election. We're not get all what it takes and not to your fault. But they know they can't public for talk out. We are not read the social media people, they can't talk out. Because if na ordinary, Madam, you extend time number for instance, you will see APC will scatter all over the Niala. Hey, Madam, you don't extend the time. Now 2022, therefore not conduct local council election, mayor of the election, council of the elections. This 2022. When they pass on a parliament, they go extend. I want to hear anybody holla. APC Gladdy. Why you think say APC Gladdy? They're not ready. Now they don't go big, Madam, you. And President Bio were very democratic enough. And President Bio were very compassionate enough. We like in people. When no say he believe himself, he no say about election, he beat APC the hands down. He still agree. Say, okay, now left them. When I see continue, when I go solve on a case, I go agree with the push the local council election to 2023. President Bio don't agree, they don't go big. President Bio don't agree, they don't push up. For APC, for let them get opportunity and time and chance for can contest. Because APC say one, we not even get money for conduct election. Do your part, give chance to go find couple. Madam, you give them consideration. By right, Madam, you not for agree. They for conduct election by the time they for conduct. Inside June 2022, they for conduct, yes. But APC not able, they don't go big. Say let them push up. They don't agree. This is democracy. When the Negra say, Madam, you need to listen to them. They don't listen to them now. When I don't see. Because if they be conduct that election, APC need contest. So Madam, you know, want let it win no more, and it win the council then. Oh, somebody they ask, they say they don't change President Bio for that African president. Now lie, APC they lie. Now President Bio not the chairman, now lie. The team don't shock them, they don't appreciate President Bio. Somebody ask. They don't appreciate President Bio about the good thing that don't happen to her. Then they lie. Now President Bio not the chairman for the African Review. Now fake business APC the pass with because they were good thing happen in a salon. We go to have good thing happen in a salon. They don't appreciate them. That's what they did. But God not agree for them. President Bio nice, bruh. So APC don't beg say let them push local council election. No, me fumble them. They don't push them. They don't push them. Madam, you don't agree. Madam, you don't agree. They don't push them. So now so don't happen right now. So they don't push that elections in. Because APC don't go big say they're not go able contest elections. They don't get the manpower, they don't get the authority to do anything. President Bio don't agree. Una listen to Australians say, I want to keep this audio. I want to keep them. I want to keep this now in mind. Una ask APC, una watch now all the APC them amicus bomber, the media house. Una ever you read them vex. Una ever you read them work at Common Parliament say, oh, Madam, you don't want to extend the time for election. When I look at council election, when I have the country for you know ever you read the holla, then green neat because now they go big for happy. They're not ready. And let's tell una something. Even where APC they talk about 2023 elections, they're not still ready for contest that elections. They're not still ready for contest that elections. Let's tell una something. APC not ready. So this is the situation. But President Bio don't allow them. Let them say go make the house, but they're not going able. Because then they lost. I give una body water as we come enter into a very serious program again and another show where I think say we for enjoy. Some people they been say I the Ginomo, Mende music bo, I defend team the music them, Limba music I defend there. Do ya I beg una no vex, una listen to this.
Medish music.
But this year, FY17.
No, not to this, I only want to listen. That day when I don't listen at 2 months.
It's Dr. Kyra, the Big Juniors.
Yeah. Rebecca Rama Salia Bacabonde, Dr. Kyra, what are people doing? Oh, yeah. If I wake up, Mama, I will take care of you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If I wake up, Mama, I will take care of you. Oh, yeah. If I wake up, Mama, I will take care of you. Oh, yeah. If I wake up, Mama, I will take care of you.
yegande ye buye kweta ukomalo wa bongo tukwa mbakanda chuwe kwa kwete kwa kukwina kenane machale mbaka bonde jibinya mai nya sale mbaka bonde kagire nyele kagire kula mamende kagire nyele nyajanyi benda me kagire nyele anya ke mai tumbuya kagire nyele sifa wikamba magila utekia bengi wote ona ya mbele oh yeah If we come back, Mangila will take your bend, you will tell oh yeah. If we come back, Mangila will take your bend, you will tell oh yeah. If we come back, Mangila will take your bend, you will tell oh yeah. Panguye Mangila Yabodo, Pangu Machande Yakatante Queen of Coach, and Bacambo de Benyan. Oh yeah. Kade kujumia wata mkoni kujumia wata nyaida gaba kujo wa wabona mia nyakati bako jale mpaka fonde kerengi unge oh yeah ye kadi wanyawo mao kule mubidi nyamai oh yeah my body wanyawo mao kule munyamo nyamai oh yeah Dr. Kara wanyawo mao kule mubidi nyamai tifede tuloli mala Tamia na fanya mai, wajigeti la bimafa, kwena hayiga nyamai. Esale baka mde papa kwa titarufa baka mabanya maya jamba miunga Dr. Kala lokola bima nyaba chomondo ya buya kweta kongo mondo kwa makanda lokola lembili manyaba. Dr. Kala kukwelu wao, kukwelu wao. Dr. Kala kukwelu wao, kukwelu wao. Dr. Kala kukwelu wao, kukwelu wao. Dr. Kala kukwelu wao. Dr. Kala lebo tongwenye ya tabia kanto yomba longe madupa mbakanda juwe kwa kwete mwakukwina kenane makuma yomba mboe.
Subscribe and click the notification bell so that whenever they can they get gentle the political hot analyzing the national issues we make you proud of President Kafubulum. If you get any say necessary for the show,
Medish music.
This is the gentle, the political hot goose. You sit up for me, you the fry for dumper you the nyaka nyaka. Family them with they still continue the program. A very important one now. I know say we're not going to tire, but let's try for complete this one. One of the things that we're very important we can talk about now, but the Ministry of Trade. The thing that they do, we me appreciate. But before we candy, let us tell you now an issue where they go on, we're not good at all in that country. That issue they border around the Lunge when a Kafubulum chiefdom, the electricity issue. We not all be no say the Lunge Kafubulum, the electricity, the issue. They don't go transformer them. The government they give them. First of all, APC they're very violent that, and they're so greedy that when government go pull generator, we been they stand by na McKinney where they know they use for car with for length they can't get them brother then put local. Wait till you can see they vex. Then go begin fight police. Then go begin stone police. Then go begin make violent because they don't want to give put local. I don't know why APC hates put local. I don't know why APC hates Timini Man. I don't know why APC then don't get respect for Timini Man. I don't know why APC then they respect Timini Man. No, they know they value Timini Man. They want to let Timini Man die no more. Why did they be in there so? Me, I don't know. Well, just because Timini Man they then a good thing and they go to. Why you think say Alpha can come? Join SFP because a good thing Timini Man they watch for. Timini Man don't get party. Let tell you now this. Timini Man don't get party. Oh. Now this way APC hates them. Now this way APC hates them. Now that means they no green and go that light, that generator, na Kafubulum. They hate them. And APC is a very violent party. Before they complete with this Kafubulum team, I want to watch how violent APC been there. How they destroy opposition. Now that they member, they feel and that they matter they can't do them. All the halala where they do so. All the misbehavior they are where they do so. All them scary tactics. Scared mongering when they do so. Now, because of what they don't do, let's just show now one before continue with Kafubulum. One bad thing where APC been do that country. We go in vain. Where they make like say they're good, then they feel say they go do to them, but then they do have today. Madam, you don't do so. It matter be na unifier, na national unifier. When I watch this team, how APC destroy, how it destroy the opposition. That's it. We now watch our normal keenly. Yana way they see or you way they hear the SLPP office, APC them go to play. See how them go. The police they all they use it on a munu. Them go then they enter inside the office, they beat, they loot everything they. What did they do there? Nobody know. Police not protected, they beat them back. You know what? Was that one fear? But this don't make not go be say SLP go do this thing. Then they put people that inside the party of the winner, harmless people where they don't lost election. Then they inside the party of the quiet in 2012. You see how they been disrespected. What police they? The one where they can't stone and they know they arrest them. Then they let them see. Then they put woman there. You see, they all they rape them. You know, policeman there. Doing munu in time. When I don't see how they treat with people there. You tell me. You see, it's his brother they die. You see, Abu Mother, you see, they rape them. You tell me, you are Sierra Leone. Now so democracy there, now so APC they do, now don't see all the halala what they do. Imagine the day that the party of the dance, they can't enter there. They will kill them. What do they do there? They're not friends. You want to wake up. So these are the bad things the way APC do. Now Sierra Leone, when they say they worry, they think that's so that they do them. Now so no more than they. The same police, you see all person, all money, all power, they don't get respect. If it's not get respect for them, if you watch this, human rights record, now you good show, you know what to say, now they move on the right side. 2012, you know what? Madam, you know fact that they roll the election. Madam, you see them sample. Madam, you congratulate you go see them. Then they still can look at all old mommy. When I see the destruction where APC put up, when I see that one there, that one is really good. This is not the team where APC they want to call. Now, Madam, you don't win. From where they do then avoid the all where Madam, you lost. According to them. When they stop reading the election, Madam, you go see them. Then do all that one day. Nothing. No investigation. No nothing. He left both. So now so you not for treat people there, but Madam you can it corrects that one day. And that they don't ever happen with APC there. But now, because they don't lost election, they're facing that they do so. They still work out violence because they are synonymous with violence. APC they're synonymous with violence and mommy cause. Now that they go talk say, then they implement level 3. Now let's tell you now, the talks they would they come to Kafubulum. The talks the way they don't recruit, where they say the defects, the talks the way they don't put together for him halala. When I see the example of APC them, how they be doing, when I watch them talks there, the imported talks there.
This is the Bombali. Right, we don't Canada with the left for go Bombali right now. This is the Bombali team. And when you have this man, one center, they say, we don't want to win. Okay. This is the Bombali team with the left for go Bombali right now. We don't Kabbalah. We don't win election. They don't cause this all they said to me, but we wait for the election.
So when I don't see family, civil societies them after this election. Na Kwenadugu, Marcela Sambas say because in man na APC operative, na real APC by they pay money na APC executive. They don't ever show this for violence. They say they don't do now na Bombali Kwenadugu, then they go now na Bombali team. So they all have these boys the way they put together. When I watch the other one, day, let una believe. So family, when I don't see. They play school at the sit with you. So when I don't see how APC Then they do every district, they get talks them when they don't ready for fair. But let I tell you, people, not worry. This government and this particular security force we President Bill don't put in place. Anybody will shake. They regret them. And inside the constitution, they always remind them. Inside section 16 of the 1991 constitution. It said if you come on a street, you involve yourself in unlawful violence, they shoot you, you die there, na both case. It said if you resist lawful arrest, then go arrest you back there. You resist, you die there, na both case. It said if you escape, you try for escape from lawful detention, then kill you there, or you die in the process, na both case. These are some of the way they die when a both case. When I check the one they always don't die per unlawful riot. Hey, we they investigate if then they hold any police. They're not the whole app. They don't get both SPC or SPC regime every side. Now the whole world, then they hold nobody. Look, Capitol building in America, yeah. The one they will come out unlawfully. They go engage in riotous conduct. Riotous conduct. Now when they come on a street, you don't get authority for go protest. You come on a street. You get right for protest, peaceful protest. How you they protest? They call the police, you write to the police, you tell them the purpose, then they give you pass. Now America, yeah, that's why they happy. If England, that's why they happy. If not lie, when I ask the APC, they say where they did. Where you they go, even where you they rally, when a president they come, when a peaceful rally, when they go tell her do, you they go na police ahead of time. 2 months before that president come, when for don't go there. Una go tell the police what's involved, you get for sign, you put the social security or document for say anything will happen, and you in the whole, you sign that document there. If not lie, una ask them. If not, to say they be. That's what they be. You know, they just grab them on this country, jump in the street with crowds, say, we'll go protest. Now lie, now unlawful riotous conduct. They put it up in a Capitol building. Now America. Policemen, in fact, a soldier man, they bring safe. They shoot them. They kill them. You ever hear reports go talk about anything? Human rights? No. So anybody will believe himself, will not say, them born and like them born gentle, them born and like them born president Kanobi, we get blessing. Let it jump the street. Let it jump the street per level 3. Let it jump the street for engage in riotous, unlawful, riotous conduct. Let it get the harshness of the law. Let it jump the street. Because this is too much, and these are scaremongering. Nobody, they don't craze. They don't go do it. APC don't go do it because they don't get, they don't craze. They go do na Mali. Na they go tap. They go do na Guinea. Na they tap. Then they do na Burkina Faso. Na they tap. But Madabio, but the one na APC where they been get seats. Now they been get in authority. Madabio fuck off their power because they don't behave to salute them back. What is able Madabio? The one na military government Madabio overthrow them because they do the wrong thing to salute people there. When a Strasser pull on they because they do the wrong thing to salute people there. They want punish salute people there. You hear one great gunfire when Madabio pull Strasser they do the wrong thing. You know one kind of power to people there. That day they hear one great gun, military government to it pull them, they clap for a back. Now that Madabio you want come set Cooper. Yebula. Baba, I think we not eat the Gary itself. Yo. We not sabi that Madabio yourself. But we not sabi am back. That Madabio you go able to try. You know they able to try, huh? Because he's tested and tried. That international warrior. He don't fight and represent Sierra Leone. Now Ecomog. Now Liberia. He don't represent Sierra Leone. The first highway ever walk na Lunge. Una able to set coup na. Una able to try. But you know everything what they do. As soon as they crack, that's why they calculate. It's not possible. Una not go able. If they conduct that election, nobody know the hell in that country. Una watch them on salon. Una watch. Nobody know the shake. Then they conduct that election peacefully. All man then I host. Madabio win. It beats APC like fishball. But APC don't go begin big. They never able to contest, no can cancel. That next 2024 election, APC know they contest back. Because then after when they come on at that court, then they go there back. Then they then a court stay na legal fatigue. Then they catch it. Then they come on at that court. APC know they ever come on court. They don't go for contest election. When I mark this, now that make KKY they undersell a politician. It then be ended they support them because it no say when they don't go for contest. Now 2022 election, what they for do? You see them do not to make them go big. Man, I feel sorry for them. And the next election where they can, we know they take big. Man, you know they take big. The conductor, we know they take big again. The next election, The new direction government as Saturday police will not take big. So can they now they go around the way they not get candidates, then you go now select the support them. Now that made the encouraging. This is not the secret. And when everything they do, now that make they bring on YouTube and Facebook, when I go pull out one day and say gentle talker, gentle a powerful man. So this is not the situation. This is not the Hot Goose Network. When I share the program, when I share them, you the Facebook now for share. Just press the share button. Share. Let other people they see them. You the now. Here they watch now YouTube. Subscribe. Just press subscribe so that you will be part of the program and just click the notification bell and drop your comment. So now when I see all the violence, now this APC then think say, hey, we're not afraid of violence. This particular SLPP, not to Pakabay SLPP. Let's say it today. This is not the pauper, Madabio in new direction. SLPP, let's say it today. APC they know Madabio. If you say Madabio, when see don't come, it they force that democracy, that good governor, it they force on our throat for let we accept that. Let we imbibe them as Australians. Corruption for them. Look, Lunge, just the car they say. They don't go destroy them, they fetch them for the generator because they hate Stevie man. Now all them the way Madabio go again for fixed pole and they all the way to say added the transformer. APC they don't thief all. So Castle they don't begin that. They thief all the transformer. Everything they don't thief them. They don't destroy the transformer. We make correctly as I speak. Lights no they na Kafubulum. Past today na they get lights. After 3-4 days. Now today they get light because they don't thief all the transformer there. For no more lunge transformer they put lock on there. They don't get light. For no more then they disgrace because they don't do nothing for them. Not to the new airport, Madabio, they make for the 551 where APC we want pull them back for gold and mama. When I watch, it make Lunge people then gaze. For long I believe if you know where they talk not true. Me know they lie. Where Lunge people then gaze, that they see all APC they see then they say a lie. Then on their phone, they just waste their Thailand. Then they waste their Thailand na social media. I want to watch where the same Lunge people they be sweating. Because it's too much. Now they make Lunge people they don't put the transformer 50 farm. Then they are then go catch Boku transformer with some of them Amotukan Abu education material. How they thief? For no more the poor Solonians and the physical and Mara building they do. When I watch where they be sweated. Now Lunge no able get light, but that's where you go catch them.
This thing they happen now right now the central field. Na Kafubulum Lunge. Usai the chiefdom stakeholders them. The paramount chief PC by Shabura Shababaya the third, the honorable speaker and other stakeholders them, especially Palmami na Sota Fonkoya section in Sefde. So what thing happened then they swear today na Kafubulum chiefdom now for 3 issues. One, the people are where they thief the government property when na EDSA, the solars and the transformers. The people that they don't see don't Tianga one, they don't announce, they don't call police, they don't call all stakeholders there, but they not agree. So now the reason this they say, then they swear. So now the bomb swear this, where the chiefdom stakeholders them, then come with now Kafubulum chiefdom. As soon as see plenty people them today, then pack here. And again, the one that will thief the solar lights them. Then solar panel lights them, then they swear. So the one that where they kill by command and themselves, then they swear. But basically, what in extra when they do for the people of Kafubulum is very important. But mind you, when I realize say that we don't set up a committee for say let them stop for thief, then transformers they are. But people that don't agree at all. They don't thief over 20 transformers. This be make EDSA. Then Team Binkana, especially Mr. Nepo, with his own administrative from Freetown, then Binkan for can get this meeting inside Kafubulum chiefdom. So now, then they can swear for the one them where they thief the EDSA property, especially the transformers, now he make then they can swear. This they happen right inside Kafubulum Chiefdom Lunge. The chiefdom all day in presence, stakeholders and they in presence because of this wonderful thing where they happen. For say, then talk to people that they then left for thief the transformers. They're not agree at all. So now the reason this the bombs where now they don't carry them, where the people of Kafubulum spend plenty money for carry them bombs where they are because the people them they don't talk to them, they don't agree. They don't hold police partnership board meeting, they don't agree. They don't get a community talk, they don't agree. So now the reason this they spend plenty money for say you and they for tip them transformers there. You and they for tip them solar there. You and they for destroy the thing the way they happen inside Kafubulum Chiefdom. For instance, like the mini stadium that they put the mots there, then they thief them. Then they put the mots there, then they pull them. So now the reason this, the Chiefdom stakeholders they don't spend plenty money, then say they need for swear. As soon as see now the swear this where they right now in session. In session now the swear this. And this when the catch person now go you they go. Where this catch person now go you they go. So we just a link on a live from the Kafubulum mini stadium Lunge.
So when I don't see now Lunge then get that swear, so the entire Lunge that then get that swear, then it's swear APC. So if lights no day today, now APC responsible for Lunge they suffer now today, now then get light safe. Now Kafubulum now tell me true. This fear, now so una for treat una young people them because una don't come on a power, una able to provide for them. So matter be enough for provide for them, una for poiler. So now the thing now, but let's come to one of the most important things today. This issue about food. APC say, rest there. Matter you don't bring farm for them. Youth farm, they all over the chiefdom there. I don't show una plenty. Now, matter you reduce tax, meaning he pull tax few, pares, flour, iron ore, when that iron rod, cement, he pull all tax, but still, the one the way APC we don't get license to where they do business, and more of the people the way they do business now with APC brothers and sisters, they know say they're a businessman. Then they insist for so far they don't farm with them, they say no matter what they do. And that pattern of politics, now we they stop. For say, where would a party loss, we go do all kinds of things for letting Mona so that when they see the need for letting next party. No, even when APC been they Team Mona pass all. They're not able to do nothing. We know they bring the APC not to option. Even if Mada be bad, any direction bad, now the lesser evil, a better SLP in the power than APC come. If APC they come, people then go they pass the street, then the toilet and the eater. We're not sorry for the language. You know then the APC know they win yana. Mada be they beat it like fishball. Why they forgo big? For let Mada be push local council election to 2023. Why they for big? Una ever hear real in the parliament or APC na media, they not talk about. I wanna ask them why they not talk about why them gladdy where they push the election date. APC we don't know why they push election date. They're not ready. They don't get what it takes. APC them foolish. It's sad. Now the most important thing now. Latte una me family. Now the issue of the Ministry of Trade. Now the thing will happen. The Ministry of Trade, government don't tell Trade, even they talk Trade say they don't reduce taxes, they don't pull tax. The paper they all day with the talker APC in a lie. So now, when the new deputy minister don't go, it don't encourage the minister. They say, well, if then they say APC, they say, well, if not true, say matter be don't pull tax, wait till make price go up. Why not go tell the businessman them? Let them reduce price. Why not go hold them? If not true matter be they talk. Because they know say not true matter be they talk, but APC believe in propaganda. They believe for lie for people. They don't get no facts. Anytime APC talk, ask them, let's bring evidence. They not get. But when me talk, when I ask me for evidence, I give una, I show una, let una see. So at the end of the day, APC then get the young issue now that they say Madabio no pull no tax. If you pull tax, why not go tell the businessman they let them open the shop or let them tell them change price? But this is not democracy. They don't encourage them. They don't go sign memorandum. But the businessman they still misbehave. So now the government don't take an out by the bull for let salon people them believe say indeed Madabio don't pull tax per rest. Madabio don't pull tax per flour. Madabio don't pull tax per iron ore. When iron rod there now and cement everything. Now, the ministry, they work go on the streets, they shop them. When they call it, then they come. Then the weekend salon people them. If they go to force them now the same APC go talk about, oh, then they beat you like now, when they say, why they for run behind businessman there? Oh, so we don't let salon people there again. For let businessman they put the price on, be say, madam, you don't pull tax. Now, if they show una say, if you don't pull tax, if the businessman don't say, they not be pull tax banner. Now, if we're going to air and talk in a lie, they not be pull no tax. So then they lock the shop there because they need for reducer. Now, wickedness this. Not to show them for treat Sierra Leoneans. The government, now waiting the government they do it, not go do. If you be they buy restaurant, they 200,000. Then they pay tax for one bag rest 100,000. Madam, you say, well, 100,000 not pay the tax again. Meaning, if you they buy 200,000 restaurant, now 100,000 no more. Madam, that tax with madam you don't waive. Meaning, they don't pay for you 100,000 for let buy one bag rest. Now so they help government. And so government they help citizens. And they do it. And when they see they go on well. Yet, APC the tower. APC the tower. They say a lie. I want to know what brief. Waiting at the table now. Let know what brief. How the minister they make sure say here in deputy, then go they run behind them. For let them change. Wanna listen and watch.
President say I want price for candle. Then people I don't know want to give. And in our country, now we they buy, now we get and power, now we they suffer. So una they count for can make money per week. You know we can allow una follow una can't deteriorate.
Now the deputy minister they talk to people that they explain.
Government, but not for the government. Government say this to get people away. They say no. Yeah. Now that next year. May God bless you. May God guide and protect you now for we.
Una yeri. Where salon people then they clap for the ministers and the government. Let God bless the government and God protect this government. That prayer they know they for them for nothing. Una imagine. You see how they tell it, this is a wickedness. President you they reduce them. They say una they reduce rights for people them. But just because APC want let hardship the money people them, let them go they use that as campaign message, not to passport it so far before you can't tell her for let vote for you. No, because even when they can, they not able to solve the problem. Go think of see way go develop the policy more than how this government they do. Then now you go can't tell Sierra Leoneans. Now that they now we know about. Go tell we how you go can better we. We would have been do wrong. Might have been able design strategy. How you go can solve the problem. Now important. My goodness. When I watch, what in the businessman that they do at the shop.
This house now they see. This are the national paint way we for say it don't expire from last year. But waiting people like they do, then they put sticker, they do the date, as you can see in this. So the old expiring dates, they come out, then they use and they make again. This is bad business. And also then they sell giving expired products there, but in a disguise form. Yeah, now the same alham where we get now example. We come back now that place and the same people and this, but this part of the store, they purely do go according to the trade after we for say, there are building materials, things and synthetic, and then get also with the paint, when are non-food items there. So then they also. But this paint, now question, in their question mark.
You see, expired paint.
But they put us still in the market.
They go change them, so let them punish
Australians. And very, very bad for
now so that they don't use to APC. You don't see all these things. Now this from the government effect. Una see there. Me not gentle, the political hot goose. Me family una share let's see Australian as a year. You see, una share the program. This is an important program. Now so they don't they do expired paint, then they change them. Now only the new direction. They this first now. Madam Yotoka, he said we are going to fight corruption. He said, but corruption is going to fight back. Now, but Madam Yogo succeed. He go succeed in Jesus' name. He go succeed. I want to give una body watana ya. Let una just enjoy small music na ya. Famulem, that one day na Geneva, Nyalima Nyapoli, Geneva, me beautiful, my best little fine girlfriend. This na Hot Goose Network TV where they watch. And me na gentle, the political Hot Goose. You see, don't pay me the fry. And for don't pay the nyakana. Today na serious business. We they really discuss. We they really talk about. We they really analyze. We they really try for hammer home the good job that we President Bio they do. We for make Australians them. We not think two. We not think twice. Let's just go vote for her. And I don't tell you, say the slogan, now each one get one. No runoff. So this is serious. Imagine they don't reduce cost. Madam, you don't pull all team. When I don't believe now, Australians them, when APC be the lie say they don't pull no price. When I tell me something, how did they behave so? I want to watch the other video where the minister they go, where they told them, guys, let God bless this minister, Haja Fatmata Abdullah Kamara. And if this woman in kind, then they boku like other government with Tawa, thing will change. Because now this approach now I want. Because some people them it don't to take APC, they don't imbibe in with that bad thing. But madam, you they work, they don't do very well inside these few years. They did no more than the sabotage, they did no more than they lie, they do more rema work, they do fetish, and the skurma, they did no more for more rema business. All the people that know they've been a park na Panema road, they lost them, they filed them. Now for when they file no the case no they don't get no route. APC go just can't take 2, then go do the juju, and the skurma go just call for 5, then go give them God, then more rema work. Now so them now that make them in the jail people there. Imagine you go jail person, you don't get 5. You don't know case butter. It's just in a jail. Then be just go tied in a rope like sheep and goats. Wait and read for Pun Sarato, then God them. Then draw one, then go kill them. But let God bless President Bio when they save their lives and they like today. And they tell you. Imagine. I go show you now during APC time. Where people they defect for chicken. Hungry, they say rotty chicken inside bomb, not box. So now that thing APC they call development. Hey, and Escoma don't help the country. Okay, let's talk say, oh, what they talk that true. Number one, why they pull APC in power? Would that they do good to you? They drive them. Now lie. Then number two, if an Escoma, all what APC they say, they don't do very well. They don't fix all road. Why matter be they build new road them? Unawacha. They say they don't fix new all road. Would they come back before they come to the Ministry of Trade? Oh, they don't build all road. Una can't watch. Why matter be they build road? Magbere Bridge, APC say that they make her. All thing no more APC say that they do. APC una powerful, una watch her.
It never mattered to him that the public or the nation would benefit from a project like this. I've brought you stories of President Bio building bridges. I mean, the symbolic aspect of building bridges is connecting 2 points. It's making life easier. It's reconciliation. So despite the physical component of building the bridge and allowing the smooth flow of traffic, there is also the symbolic and, in my opinion, the metaphorical component of what a bridge is, especially in the landscape of political consideration. But here we are in a bridge that has been like this in this condition for ages, and for 11 years. Kuruma goes this way. Every weekend he comes, uses the same bridge. Has never bothered him because it's a public good, right? And now let me switch over to the bridge being constructed by President Bio. Now, when we speak of a vision of a country, when we speak of leadership of a leader, and the kind of leadership that a country can benefit from, I am showing you in a split view the contradiction between the old and the vision of the new. Again, this is the Rokel River running across, again, in the middle of the country from north to southwest. Here is the contradiction of the old representing the old stale APC government and what they believed the people deserved, and the vision of President Bio in this bridge, the new Gwere Bridge. I want generations today and future generations to look back and reflect on this story. It is a story captured in the present, but it will be useful for the future to, again, look back, reflect, and understand where we have been and where we're headed. Again, here we go, last shot of the bridge. This is the old APC, Kuruma. This is the new President Bio, and this bridge is leading to the north. So this is the man who governs, not based on regionality or not based on ethnicity, but based on the need of the national interest and national priorities. A man who decides, I will build this bridge. The bridge is going full swing, and the people of the north would benefit significantly from this bridge. Yes. And again, here is the iconic bridge that President Bio is building. Here is the bridge that Kuruma presided over for ages and ages, drove over, couldn't care less that it was a public good, and of course go to McKinney and enjoy his private palace, which in my opinion is just a representation of perhaps the most abuse of power ever. Again, Emmanuel, this is my bridge on this Sunday, the 2nd of October 2021.
So when I don't see President Bio new bridge, very bridge, and this year, when I say powerful, when I say an Escobar is shameful bridge, 11 years, they know the same. What thing they do? Hey, Madam, you not do nothing. What's in that one day? Lots of another one grand bridge. And what's in that? You know, could you imagine? When you see longer people, then they go get that swear. Then they swear the young people. If Madam, you not do nothing, and Madam, you therefore get that swear for. So this Madam, you win that election. Some people, they will not forget. We don't tell who they pray. We they pray for let God give with leader. God don't give with leader. We not allow let juju people they can't well we. Let more remand they no come Babalawo specialists they no come well we heart for somebody we good like President Okadubio. We not let we really mind that one day. Anyway, let's continue with the Ministry of Trade. Let's say again which side and go that the IRS shop.
We then did at the warehouse there as you can see. Tons of them. Now one of the warehouse they did. Is that okay? Which one of the warehouse?
The Alhamd will come out to this now, the shop.
That shop will come out to this now.
Now then warehouse this. This is now one of the warehouse.
Okay.
And so Madam will therefore just order operations for stock, like we don't close the under, we can't close the main gate. Okay. If this don't come for can load, the best for them, it just squeeze out. Or what will lock, it go day for the meantime.
So as you see, no monade now, one of the director of entrepreneurship, now they talk so. The alhamdulillah, now that shop will still lock. Now we don't reach now at the warehouse for can see the quantum of road they will make because the boss when are the minister of trade don't ask them say let we go so that now we go can see how best we go able for discuss on this road issue. Then they import road and then they come. His Excellency don't say 5%. They don't reduce taxes to 5%. If we can follow going for dialogue so that we all go there on the same page and the people of Sierra Leone will suffer on this high price hike. I feel said if the don't fight for them for let them if don't come, we all before don't come engage together. But now they can't shut down so that now we the force and say let them come between at the ministry because if they dare not go meet with this morning, we say they can't meet them follow going for dialogue. Because at the end of the day, what we want, while the price of the iron ore they can down and the people of Sierra Leone will be able to get access to the TRC.
So una don't see, una see development, una see why you think the government they run behind them because now wicked people then APC then they're wicked. And APC now they give license to all the people here. Government they give license to you where they bring iron ore because they don't want to let all man bring. Then they give license to you they begin rest. APC now give them all license them. This government no pull another how because now inclusiveness let us have left day. But all APC they license they don't pull them day. But if now SLP people they be give them license there, they pull an APC man they hand so then give it. You feel say they know they put stuff they don't wait all you know. Then they do it easily, but they might know they do it. When I say minister they work a good. If not lie, they be lie per day. Why they for worker? Why they for not? Why they not for talker? When I watch the other last one before we try for close the program.
Download the best for them, he just quit out or will lock, he will do it for the whole time.
The alhamdulillah that shop will still lock. Now we don't reach now at the warehouse for can see the quantum of road they will make because the boss when are the minister of trade don't ask them say let we go so that now we go can see how best we go able for discuss on this road issue. Then they import road and then they come. His Excellency don't say 5%. They don't reduce taxes to 5%. If we can follow going for dialogue so that we all go there on the same page and the people of Sierra Leone will suffer on this high price hike. I feel said if we don't fight for them for let them if we don't come, we all before don't come engage together. But now they can't shut down so that now we the force them say let them come between at the ministry because if they dare not go meet with this morning, we say they can't meet them follow going for dialogue. Because at the end of the day, what we want, while the price of the iron ore can down, and the people of Sierra Leone will be able to get access to the TRC, and people are going to forgive.
Family, you now see this is the good job that we President Bio they do. But yet, APC they point am because this man when a Samoa Kamalo Kamara, if he don't talk and they will not listen and back. Wait till he talks say he go do where he lost.
That has a lot of meaning. That will affect the conduct of the electoral process. I'm interested in the conduct of the electoral process. If it is credible, then I can get served for rest meaning. But if it's not credible, it's doubtful, then I will create all sorts of problems for the system. You understand?
Now don't worry, it creates all sorts of problems for the system. Now that made they bring talks them. But let's show you again another development. Anti-Corruption Commission would not say President Bio they fight corruption. Tooth nail up, down, and anyhow. APC not like that one day. Because Tifman not like whether they run Biena. Lyman not like whether they tell and say they lie. So because they don't thief, President Bio they harass there, you they find now say the part where APC get all the crime the way they commit, all the things the way they do. They don't chatter them about it now, then they go and say, SFP they do. SFP now, then they do this, and they look at that. So now, anti-corruption office. Hamada Bio don't bill. It not done it to when I watch. Massive building. When a government property, the thing the way Madam Bio they do, apart from the local council, big office, when I watch this.
This
now anti-corruption, the new office where Madam Bio don't build. You know even done it 90s.
We don't carry on for house the entire anti-corruption commission. And this building then at our hill. This now the inside. And we go get to see the outside. This is not just the ground floor of the inside. And you see work there in progress. This is a massive construction, massive building you go for see the outside, you see the aircon system, and this is not just the ground floor. Just part of the ground floor, not even every part of the ground floor. So this they should say the government they do so much on infrastructure, institutional infrastructure for ensure say institutions then get conducive environment for execute their job then. This as we all go see from the video, they tell you saying a huge money go involved for do them kind of work there. And that's not how far it don't go. This is not how far this building don't go. And this not go for 1% because any other government will get for benefit from this building because now a state property. Now for salon and salon people them. Well, this not the outside, as I've been on to say, the outside of the building. From this point here, you will see how massive this building there, and you will notice the construction still they go on. The construction they go on, and this is not a new anti-corruption commission.
So now don't see the new anti-corruption commission. ABC then they all over the place. Then they tweet the Fijira Kama and now they say that they bila. It look like an escroma. APC get for talks in an escroma build museum. Anything that they do. But if you not do something, you not go know. How not go be something you not know? How not go do something you not know? It's sad. Let God bless and protect President Bio for we. Now the best president after Pakaba and Milty Magai. Let God continue for protector. President Bio, now the best president. And President Bio, they win that election. I did tell you. Could you imagine? Una will just give una one body water and then they will try to close the program. I'll give una one body water. Una enjoy.
Maroma na ulima wataye, na ulima wataye, na ulima wataye, na kwande tami aroma tamba tami obara, na tuluma ni tami tia mambo ya maro. Maroma na tulima tataye, na ulima wataye, na ulima wataye, na kwande tami aroma tamba tami obara, na tuluma ni tami tia mambo ya maro. Jogi bada juma jogi pangwa masio tiwanyale mayo wabifo tiwanyale mayo wabifo na biwanya nyamba na pera yo wabifo na kukuya de abako pale mayo wabifo wali kwa be mabi na kumyo yo wabifo wata dodo nyuma de komi yo wabifo wata wayi na be woman you na parampo wabifo if not that be go de na pamata wabifo ma we no go te to any type of kind wabifo tuna money ma ile la popo ma wabifo Vietnam in the before. So they come for the people property. Now for the water thing and the same papa.
You will not get woman, you not palampo. Chief will not get bait, they go lay dump a matter. Law will go before. You will not get better president, you will not get better leader na your party, una for go form am. This na the Hot Ghost Network Salon. And farm with them. This na the program where they come for you. Anytime. Una continue for subscribe na the YouTube channel. Hot Goose. My YouTube name na Gentle, the political Hot Goose. Just go and fenam. You see am. Why are they putting here na YouTube? Anytime where you want you play na your television for let you watch, let you not see what are they talk. And President Bio they beat APC like fishball 2024 elections. Me na Gentle. I think the program get for stop na ya. But however, I want to tell President Bio plenty thank you for way they make salon remain sexy and attractive. I want to let you share the program. Let you drop your comments. Subscribe. Share the program. Share the program. Let you brothers FC. If you dey watch na Facebook, na Hot Goose Network Salon. Share them. Just click by that side, share. Let other people then get opportunity for watch this program. Na sensational program at Gentle they make. We're very educative. We're good for Sierra Leoneans. Let us not allow Babalao specialists that can take with happiness from we in other country. They, because President Bio they do exploit na Sierra Leone. And we need for let people then know. Now that make we then at the media for tell people that. They know they pay we. President Bio no they give me no money. The new direction government no they give me no money. Because I know saying that the best job that they do, now that make they do waiting they do for the people of Sierra Leone. And I want to continue for day with President Bio so that good thing will follow we in another country. Una bye-bye, una share the program, una subscribe na the channel, una subscribe, and una press the notification bell for all. Where they watch the video self na YouTube, side the way they click for share. You even click and you share and your other family group them. If you're not foreigner, just put them inside your own Liberia, Guinea, put them in your own WhatsApp group. Them people then they get opportunity for watch them because all over the world, Sierra Leoneans and Didi, let us say get opportunity for watch them. Whosoever you day, share and day. You back go day part of the show. Me na Gentle, Patrick Mada Koroma, the political hot goose, and me. Now the PRO, me, now the legal and legitimate and elected mouthpiece for SLPP, now the diaspora, I mean, now the international PRO for SLPP, now I mean, now the global voice for the SLPP, now I mean, they represent SLPP from North America region. We're not the biggest, we're not the fifth region of the SLPP. When they say fifth region, we get 4 regions there, now Salon, Northwest, East, South. America, 9 are the 5th region. So we did as a region, we're a big region. We represent the entire global SLPP membership. Nami they represent SLPP globally. So anything we are talking about the party, anything we are talking about President Bio, na fact, na correcting, and you know get no doubt, na truth, na fact and truth. Now are they talking and I want for listen because are they talking with evidence. Now that may call it brother, share the program to them. Let them go the Canada Hot Goose Network platform. Let them go the watch if they want to see the truth, if they want to hear the truth. If you want to get any doubt, call Gentle. I will tell you which side the doubt there and how you able to clear the doubt. Me na Gentle. I get for create a program when a phone in program with anybody they can a phone and make a telephone call them for ask questions and follow the interact and converse. I get for create them. Where down they can I go make una know. Una bye-bye. Anything we start at the end, there's no permanence in life. Yeri, una bye-bye. Many man say, nimi alokama bokra. It's a sweetness they left inside bone. You hibam. Otherwise, if you continue for eater, it cut your mouth and your tongue will peel. Una bye-bye. They will continue for encourage Sierra Leone people them for let them patient with President Tokanobio. Now continue for appreciate President Tokanobio. Now continue for pray for President Tokanobio. Now continue for praise President Tokanobio. Now continue for discourage APC. Now continue for frustrate APC Sierra Leoneans. Now continue for vote against APC. Now continue for embarrass APC. Now continue for frustrate APC. Now continue for use and dump APC because APC not good for themselves. They're not good for this country. They're not good for we. They're not good for themselves. When you see the people that they fight themselves, they don't want to let democracy can at their party. How the things say they go do it to the country. Charity begins at home. Me family them. Let congratulate President Bio because they don't make a chairman of African Union peer review. Waiting mean and the boss, but all the African countries and they tell them how they for govern their country democratically through the rule of law, through the how they for administer human rights. Because President Bio don't give all the opposition the rights and voice for let them talk and behave anywhere how they want under the law. Me family una bye-bye, una share the serious religion as a yeri. At the left foot una this music where evangelist why this boy named this Bente man in name dina mimotba. This tunku evangelist cover sing when at the victory song for President Bio, the campaign song.
So Amada Sam na Uda this game ya de for Amada Oh Uda cook and shape the game President We are with the voter man. We are with the voter man. We are with a voter Marco for development as alone. You don't hear me. We are with a voter man. We are with a voter man. We are with a voter Marco for development as alone. Sholele, 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 sholele. Oh, after you, now you. Sholele, sholele. Sholele, 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 oh, 2023 now you. Show them say you do it, 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 after you now you. Salomon, wait till we say, yo, we dey vote for you, yo, we dey vote for you, yo, we dey vote for you, oh. Opu Salongo before. We don't wait till we say, yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. For Saloni Metewa. Kapo Abolanje Beleo. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Dongo Abolanje Beleo. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Wanja Mabolanje Bele. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Kailan Mabolanje Bele. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Bunti Mabolanje Bele. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Kayamba Mabolanje Bele. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Weji Makwa Longiva. Amweno kono mwa fefo. Bepo abe Hawaii. Bepo abe Hawaii. Bepo abe Hawaii. Madame you. Un loco tenait pas. Yo c'était votam. Yo c'était votam. Yo c'était votam. Yo c'était votam. Madame you. Un cambia tenait pas. Yo c'était votam. Yo c'était votam. Yo c'était votam. Yo c'était votam. Madame you. Un falapa tenait pas. Yo c'était votam. Yo c'était votam. Yo c'était votam. Yo c'était votam. Madame you. Un makeni tenait pas. Yo c'était votam. Yo c'était votam. Yo c'était votam. Yo c'était votam. Madame you. Un makroka tenait pas. Yo c'était votam. Yo c'était votam. Yo c'était votam. Yo c'était votam. Madame you. Amada bio Sam na uda this game ya dey for Amada bio Oh uda cook and shape the game President bio Sam asimane dey jump come on they say back to power Papaya na ya on the other side. They don't rule this country, they don't take the country from the frying pan to the fireside. We tell God thank you for President Bill. You only get at this country, let me get a chance for. Oh man, they want to take this country back to austerity. Ce n'est pas possible, that's what Frenchman say. We are making President Bill chance here, making develop this country for we. And like I say, make we judge them in the end, because the end justify the means. We are with the voter man. We are with the voter man. We are with the voter man. For development na salon. Amu you don't hear me. We are with the voter man. We are with the voter man. We are with the voter man. For development na salon. Sholele, 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 sholele. Oh. After you, now you. Sholele, 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 sholele. 2023 now.
Network TV.